Hello bunnies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you like my channel. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you'll want to see more from me. If you are a subscriber, then you're probably aware from the thumbnail that this video is not like one of my regular gaming videos, but in fact it is my first commentary video. And since I've been wanting to do commentary, I figured why not start with the latest drama, which is about none other than Colleen Ballinger, who is also known as Miranda Sings. And if you don't know who Miranda Sings is for whatever reason, then that's absolutely fine. We will start with a couple of her videos in a moment. But I would like to start with saying that everything in this video, everything that I'm about to say, is a mix of my opinion and opinions from other YouTubers that I have watched and that I will give credit to. You've probably seen them. And if you're wondering to yourself, why should I watch your video about Colleen, and when there's many of other very highly recommended YouTubers, it is because I have some videos that they don't have yet. And I am so excited to show you because I had a lot of fun finding them. I had a friend help me, we were just scourging through TikTok and YouTube and all the internet, to find just whatever videos we can. And I have found some really interesting ones that I think y'all will want to see. So let's get into that with the first Miranda Sings video that I have for you today.
Swim, laugh, eat, sleep, sing, and share gum. My uncle loves to cuddle me and tell me to sleep.
Nope, that's it. I've had enough of her. She's done.
As you can see, I've moved closer to my desk because I'm editing while I'm making this video, but this video is the only video I could find of this specific clip on TikTok. As you can see, it's not mine, it's posted by somebody else, but the joke here is that her uncle likes to cuddle her until he sleeps. But considering the rhyme before that, we kind of know what she was meaning to say, which is entirely problematic because her content is directed towards children.
In this book, there's all these little secrets. There's a mistake on this page, how to draw a hot dog. There's a mistake, and I'm really bummed. There's a mistake on every page, but there's truly a mistake on this page. So it teaches you how to draw a hot dog when it's supposed to look like a vagina. The fifth step is to add ketchup, and I wanted ketchup on the page, but we forgot to add it, and so because I wanted to look like a nasty vagina with blood on it because I'm a pervert.
I wanted to look like a nasty vagina with blood on it because I'm a pervert.
So, as you just watched, she has made a book for kids. This is a children's book. This is a book for kids and very young teenagers to buy from her. And she wanted this book to essentially have a vagina on a period. And that's not okay for little children who are getting this book for fan reasons or to color or whatever it's for. I don't know what the rest of the book's about. I personally don't care. I don't want it. But that is in itself something that she should be held responsible for, right? But it's a roller coaster of things, and she really needs to reconsider and possibly never do this again. Yeah, that'd be smart. So let's move on to the next video, which is very bad in my opinion. She has distinctly admitted to abusing an animal, a dog, and to having it put to sleep, and she says it in a way that it almost sounds like she's bragging, which is terrible. Obviously, if anybody has had a dog that got put to sleep for any reason, if anyone's been attacked by a dog that, for any reason, and the dog had to be put to sleep, that all around it's a very traumatic experience. And the friend that is with her in this video, I don't know him, but you can see that from the beginning of the video he looks happy to be there, and then more towards the end of the video he kind of has his what the hell moment, it's just kind of questionable, which is completely understandable, and you will see why in this clip.
I used to actually rip things up or get angry. So I grabbed my dog for no reason, just grabbed the dog and pinched its skin and dug my nails into it. The dog yelps, turns around to protect itself, and bites me in the face. And I got stitches and went to the hospital. And they were like, what happened? And I was like, the dog just bit me. And then they had to put the dog to sleep because the dog was dangerous to be around. So I murdered a dog.
God, please God, if you're up there, please tell me that this is just a really, really bad joke, right? But like, the fact that she said that, like, just so blatantly, like, she murdered a dog and she seems like proud of it, like it's funny, like it's a haha relatable I killed a dog moment, but it's not like it's not. She lied, she hurt the dog, she got hurt, she got stitches, and then she lied about what she did, claimed that the dog irrationally hurt her, got it labeled as dangerous, and had it put to sleep. Colleen, that's not okay? And that's absolutely crazy. That's insane. She needs to be held accountable for that, or at least people need to like do more extensive background checks, you know, whatever. Just somebody has to find out if this is like genuinely serious. Like, her friend did not look like it was a joke. Like, her friend genuinely looked disturbed by the end. Like you saw the face, right? Now you're probably wondering, how could this get worse, right? Well, hold on. Colleen, back in, I believe, 2018, she had a live show, right? And in this live show, she did a skit about, like, a wicked witch or whatever, and she had her face painted a mix of green and black. And then right after the Wicked Witch segment, she went into singing a song. All the single ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. She went on to sing that song, and she was doing like a little parody of it, whatever. But the issue with it was that she didn't really take off the paint, and like a lot of the paint that's left is black paint. And so essentially a lot of people immediately were like, oh my god, is she committing like blackface against Beyonce, I think, against Beyonce's song? And that's crazy, that's ludicrous. And there have been people coming to her defense being like, no, there was also green in there, you know. But it's not a good look overall. It's really not. So let's watch this, and then you can decide if you think that she was being offensive or not. I have family, I'm not gonna like name them, but I have family who work in a live theater, right? So I know it can get very hectic. It can be very, very strenuous, you know, there's a lot going on and you have to be like on your game, like all the time, constantly. So there might not be like a lot of time in between scenes and segments and stuff, but personally, I feel like it's not that difficult to wipe off paint really quick, you know, like a wet washcloth, you know, is really all you need, and a couple of seconds to just scrub it off, right? So like the whole situation could have just been avoided entirely if she had just taken the little bit of time to just clean the paint off of her face. So as you can see from the video and her like fans coming to her defense and the picture afterwards, a lot of people were saying that the green just like smudged in with the black. It was more of like a gray, you know, it was just basically green. It wasn't really like blackface, which like, is fine, whatever, but it still just doesn't give, like, the best image, I don't know. So that's an issue, but what's up next is also a really bad issue.
Commenting on any woman's body ever, or just any woman in general. Don't comment on her weight ever.
Then a man came and sat at the window, and I was on the aisle, and I was like, that's okay, so if the middle seat, like, open, hopefully no one will come in. So then they're about to close the doors to the airplane, and who walks on? An extremely obese Asian woman with facial hair, and she walks on, and I'm like, please don't sit next to me, please don't sit next to me. And I turn around, and there are no open seats on the plane, so of course she comes and sits right next to me and on me, and her, like, fat rolls are, like, rolling over onto me. Like, so I'm like this in my chair, and I couldn't lean my chair back because we were taking off, so I had my blanket, like, in my face, and she was all over my, like, she was, like, her body was engulfing my body, and it was really awful.
Dear God, she just keeps digging herself a bigger hole. So there's controversy over her committing blackface against the black community, and now she has just blatantly insulted an Asian woman for being, like, overweight and having some facial hair, which is uncontrollable in certain cases. Like, many women have facial hair due to, like, different, like, health disorders, or just because they don't want to shave it. That's fine, whatever. And there's also plenty of women who are overweight and who are very happy being like that. There are women who feel very empowered like that, and that is okay. That is perfectly okay and understandable, and that is great, and I'm very happy for y'all. If y'all are one of these people, or if you were this woman that she was talking to, you're amazing, and do not let her bring you down, because Colleen, I'm pretty sure that woman wouldn't have wanted to sit next to you either if she knew what you were really like. Thinking to yourself by now, surely she's out of videos. What else could she possibly have done, right? What else could she possibly have had exposed for you to make a video about, right? There's so much more. Just stay tuned, because this next up, she refers to a child, a little girl's creases. It's extremely wrong. Like, do not talk about children that way, right? You would think. So let's get into this section and see what exactly she's done, because after that, she has also sexualized 14-year-olds on stage in front of people. And the 14-year-old had later on, I'm not gonna, like, say names or whatever, I don't know if she's come out about any of this, but she has later on admitted that she felt uncomfortable, right? Like, she felt just uncomfortable. You put this child in a situation where she felt sexualized and uncomfortable on a stage in front of adults. That's not good, Colleen.
Leaks so much like a little girl's creases when she watching me. Like a little girl's creases when she's watching those strange little boys on musical.
All it takes is a little breeze and I'll see all the bits. So this is a very good example of what you don't want to dress like. So this is porn. What's your name? Grace. Exactly. So, first type of porn is clothing, okay? This is example. Not porn, porn. Not porn, porn. There are two ways to get rid of porn clothing. One, you can dress like Sarah or me here and look appropriate. The other one is I have created a device that will help my merfandas. It's called the anti-porn unicorn, okay? So I have these unicorn horns that I'm going to wear. And now I am the anti-porn unicorn, okay? So whenever you are seeing anything that is being porn, you can just be like, stop it! Hit them right in the porn areas to get rid of the porn, and that'll do the trick, okay? So those are the ways to get rid of porn. Do you guys understand porn clothing? Yeah! Okay, good. Thank you. Give them a round of applause.
Hit these people in their porn areas? Like, that's wrong. That's gross. And to just do that is so humiliating, and I feel so bad for the poor girl up there who got, like, degraded like that in front of all those people. I'm sorry to her, because that's terrible. That's really terrible. And I know that she probably went there excited, you know? She was probably hoping to be called up there, you know? She was like probably a fan, and then she gets called up there and she just gets like talked down on for what she was wearing like the whole time she's up there. And that's just, it's sad. It's really sad. Your clothing is your clothing. It is what you want to wear. It was made by people to wear in public, not to be sexualized, but to have fashion and wear in public. And it was an item that was probably bought by thousands of other people. I have skirts. I have multiple kinds of skirts. And I have never once been sexualized by my friends or anybody that I've encountered because of it. It's wrong. It is very, very disgusting. Okay. And so now we have gotten to our last little tidbit of things before we get to the main video that she has recently posted that has stirred up, I mean, this like whole controversy for her to begin with. It has been revealed that she leaked like private photos from an influencer who goes by the name Trisha Paytas. If you don't know her, again, for whatever reason, that's okay. She does commentary, she has like little podcast stuff, you know, and she does adult content on like OnlyFans and like websites that you have to like pay and like subscribe for, which is okay, you know. She's not sexualizing children or anything. It's just herself, you know. She makes money off of it, whatever, you know, it's a good job. So there's no hate to her when I say that Miranda went on to her like OnlyFans and took like screenshots, I guess, of things and sent them out to like people, to children and stuff. She was sending these things out and like I believe she was shaming people, like shaming Trisha and stuff, and Trisha admittedly handled this like very, very maturely, as you will see in this next clip, because she herself has come out to say something about it.
Last night the text messages were shown, and it's very clearly from Colleen to a fan, has over 500,000 views on Twitter, that I'm not embarrassed by. I'm embarrassed for her. I try to take myself out of these equations when I'm feeling triggered, and if I were to look at it as it happening to someone else, I wouldn't be humiliated for the person in the photos. I'd be humiliated for the person who sent them, although it can be humiliating for the person in the photos as well.
Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That right there is very cancel worthy, because not only did she deliberately go in and screenshot Trisha Paytas', you know, private photos, she didn't just send them out, like not to anybody, not to an adult, not to friends, but to children. She sent these nudes, Trisha Paytas' nudes and like adult content, she sent it to children. So I do not care if she says that she is not like taking advantage of children. I do not care if she says that, oh, she's just a little quirky little loser with jokes. No, okay? She has sexualized children. She has done things that supposed to bring sexuality to children, and she has shared literal porn with children, okay? She has no right to call that girl in her clothing porn after quite literally sending it out to children. But knowing what you know about her now and what I have shared with you now, please allow me to share with you little segments and clips from her latest video, which is her apology video. The worst apology video I've ever seen at that. And she tries to gaslight and manipulate people, and she even makes a statement in the video about how the comments are going to be like, oh, she's gaslighting and manipulating. Damn right she is. She is. And she's trying to be like, oh, I said that's what y'all were going to say, so of course that's what you're going to say. No, it's because that's what it is. You can't be self-aware and act like that and be okay. That's not how that works. So, let's get into her lengthy, annoying, stupid apology, and let's dissect it.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
Really, Colleen?
I wanted to look like a nasty vagina with blood on it because I'm a pervert.
True though, just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. 'Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun.
Damn right I'm having fun with this, Colleen. I'm having a whole field day with your child predatorial. Don't even. That is so lame. Just acknowledge and accept that what you did is, in fact, what you did, okay? There's way too much, like, proof. There's text evidence and other videos you can go watch, and there's so much video proof that you are, you need to be held accountable for all of these things. You are making me so frustrated.
Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
I wonder why your team said that, Colleen. Perhaps because they've seen the evidence and they know that anything you wanted to say, anything that you have said, is going to make it worse. Because they have common sense. Because you should have listened to them. I can just imagine, like, her team at whatever headquarters they're at is, like, losing their mind, okay? Like mentally, headquarters has gone up in flames. The whole place is in fire. The people are on life support because of your video, because they are going to probably try and find a way to save you from this, which you don't deserve, but they're gonna try, I'm sure. And that's a hole that is so deep, you know, that is like an 8-foot dug hole, okay, that you're gonna have to try and crawl out of. And that's...
And today I only want to talk about the facts. So I hope that you'll be willing to listen. Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. When you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh." That was me.
Colleen, I have one of those aunts, and never once has she sent any child anything sexual or asked them if they were a virgin or what move they should make on somebody or that they want to stress eat somebody's wiener. No, okay? No. My aunt, my quirky aunt, has never done that, okay? She is actually quirky. You are not. You are using quirky to like pass on being predatorial to children.
It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me.
That was weird, Colleen, but you know what'd make it less weird? If the people you shared these things with were adults.
Years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability. But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation. Toxic gossip train. Hop on board but close your eyes, otherwise you'll realize that the train is made of lies, and that person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey, at least you're having fun.
In that little segment, she claims that she changed and has taken responsibility, for her actions, but that is simply not true. Because so far, she still refuses to admit that the people she was talking to were children, and she refuses to admit that the conversations she was having with them was inappropriate, and she refuses to, admit that it's wrong. It's not just a mistake, okay? Do not tell me that some part of you, being an adult already, didn't think, maybe I shouldn't be asking these children what it was like when they first had their period, or perhaps maybe I shouldn't ask these children if they're still virgins, or what I should do sexually to somebody. Maybe, perhaps you shouldn't have done that.
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
She claims that because of our mom mentality, we don't actually want her to take accountability. That's not actually what we want. We just want to monetize off their demise. No, absolutely not. No. What they want is for you to admit it was with children. Is it that difficult? Everybody's saying it. Everybody has said it, okay? It is the main accusation. Nobody cares that you were texting people, okay? If you were texting adults these things and it was like a consensual conversation between adults, nobody would care. You probably wouldn't even be in trouble. People would probably be okay with it, and they'd probably have moved on from it. But it was children, and you're not specifically saying that. You're saying that you DM'd people. No, you DM'd children.
Comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song. I know you wanted me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
You are gaslighting, you are manipulating, and you are 100% wrong, because nobody else would have made the mistake of predatorizing children and bringing them into sexual conversations and videos, which there is way more proof of than in my video. So, just take your pick with any other video someone's made of you showing the proof where you were, in fact, 100% wrong.
Hey everybody, I found someone new to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody gather round, cause we're about to attack, but not based on facts, oh no. Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. So you don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick with a click and bam! My reputation's deceased. I also wanted to take a minute.
Also, not based on facts, Colleen, literally watch anybody else's video, including mine, with proof. With proof.
It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that. Let me tell you, it's not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children. The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
About the part where she had this girl in a dress spread her legs. She totally leaves that out, and it's just like,
It is the middle of the night, and instead of sleeping, I am editing, and I forgot to include that this girl in the fart joke had revealed later on that she felt very uncomfortable because her dress, obviously, and Colleen spreading her legs like that, forcing them open on stage, had left her feeling like she wasn't covered enough. And then after the show, men that were there, full-grown men, were being creepy towards this girl, and she felt unsafe going to her car. And that's so wrong. You should never ever put any girl in that situation, or any guy, you should never put anybody in that situation, no matter the age, no matter what they look like, and no matter the skit. You should never ever make someone's safety feel vulnerable for a joke. What's wrong, Colleen? Are you perhaps trying to keep up with all your lies?
So, even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me, I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability. And I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions.
No, you do not get to fall back on your old fans' support, especially when all of those fans who supported you are now coming out to talk against you.
You feel like shit. When you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash, but hey, I hope you had some fun. Actually,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I feel like maybe I should let you guys know something. It seems like maybe you're confused about something. I don't know. Let me try to help. Sometimes people make a mistake and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes people can make a mistake and they're still a good person. Crazy, I know.
This is the worst.
Sometimes people can make a mistake and you don't have to take that mistake, oh no, and twist it up and grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and stab it with knives and ruin a life and oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake, it doesn't mean you gotta send them hate, oh no. A mistake and you can kindly let them know and help them to grow. Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake, and that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human, it just makes them a human. What do I know?
Yeah, what do you know, Colleen, other than 101 on manipulating and gaslighting? I am so stressed from listening to your fake apology video, okay? I needed help from the office, okay, to get me through the last part of that video, of that song, of that atrocious song. But we are finally past it. It is finally over and I'm so happy. And I can I don't know, man, I don't even know what she thought, because she had to listen back to it, right? Like before she posted it, she had to listen back to it, she had to write a caption for it, she had to decide that she was going to post it, and then she still hit submit thinking that people were going to see it and go, oh, you're right, we were just stupid and misunderstanding, we just jumped to conclusions, you're not a bad person, I'm sorry. Like, no, okay? No, Colleen, no, you're not gonna get that. What you did was wrong, you hardly want to admit it. No. Absolutely not, okay? No, okay? I can only imagine how that would go for, like, literally anybody else. What the hell? Did you just kick my cat down the stairs? Is that my guitar? What? Wasn't that in my room? I know that's what it looks like, but you've got it all wrong. I would never do that. I would never do anything wrong. You have to understand that. You just want to misunderstand. That never really happened, but you want me to say sorry. That's not gonna happen. Real mature, ruined my career for no reason at all.
You made me hate cheese balls.